Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to part 22 of Ackton City here in City Skylines 2. In the previous episode we spent some time building up the second train station over here, as you can see it. And as you can see, it is doing pretty well. A lot of people are walking out of the city. Currently I have this thing in pause mode, although they can also just, walk. And this is like crazy. Look at this. I mean, this crossing here is causing also a little bit of an issue, but yeah, but this is, it still is crazy, if you look at it, how many people are actually making use of this public transport, and that's really a good thing. Okay, so another problem that we faced was, let's go here, was the traffic. We still have this incoming traffic, but also the outgoing traffic here, and as you already can see, I put here a reminder for myself, like what to do in the next episode. It says basically put underground off-ramp to highway plus connect the metro connection from the new train station, and that is exactly what we're going to do. That means so these people are most likely going here and taking a right turn going that direction. I don't see many of them going from here to the left, or even taking this roundabout to the right or to the left. So my predominant idea is that most of these guys just try to get through here and then through here in that direction. And so that's why I want to make then this off ramp that goes basically close by these roads over here. So let's just do that. So we're going to select the off-ramp from the highway, which is this one. Let's see where we're going to put it. So let me think for a brief moment. What I first want to do is make the first bit like this. So this is, let's put it in a corner, if that is possible, with all the metros under there. Okay, let me turn this off, maybe it helps. So, it still blocks, it wants to connect to everything. This, turn it all off. You know what? Turn everything off. Then you have really have free reign. Okay, so 3.5 by 3.5. Now I also said put it underground. We can do that. Let's see. We can do that because now I'm in free cursor mode, sort of. By going here, we're getting very close by these apartment blocks because we still have this underground here. Before actually going underground, now I can go underground. Slope too steep, yeah, I know. And we can go now underground, like so. And with this being said, we are going to take this road all the way, like that, to that highway. We are going all the way to either here or here, because they can also still choose to go in that direction. We can also wait. I know already a way how to avoid that. We can just bring this over like that. We can just split it up. I mean, there's no reason why not to. First I want to do is hook it up here to, let's say, here to this highway. That works well. So let's say we bring it closer like that, and then from here bring it into a curve and I page it up like that. Perfect. And then here we basically just hook it to the highway. Nice. Now we're getting the 4-laner. We turn all this stuff on again, and then we select this option, 4 lanes. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Let me turn off the snapping and let me redo it like so. We take the lane connector over here and we say you go there, and that will work fine for the time being. Okay, here we are selecting the move it mod because we are going to bring this up so it does not look that ugly. Still don't understand why it does that, but it is what it is. This highway ramp is running underground here, but we're going to make an offshoot of it, and it goes to the other highway that is running that direction. You know, and I see a perfect point here to hook it on. You know, a real perfect point. Nice, nice, nice. We turn this off and we are diving. Let's see, do I have the proper one? Highways, yeah, I need this one. Yeah. So we go underground again, 20 meters. I will turn on the snapping for only this moment. So we go from here and we bend it like that. They can just choose which way to go, so that's no issue there. We can even put like 2-lane roads over here, so they can make a choice before that. And I take this basically to the highway here. So let's do that. Okay, we are going slightly to the underside here, so it can easily go under there without issues. Yeah, and then from here we take a nice lovely bend. Ta-da! And look at this. This is just a Picasso painting, guys. Slope too steep. Don't give me that. Anarchy. No slope too steep. It's just bash. Here you go. What slope too steep? It works, you know. And this we make it less steep, and it fits. This is actually nice because we have these 2 lanes going into 3 lanes, so we already have this natural lane mathematics for ourselves arranged. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, now we are connecting it up here, and now I'm damn curious what will happen if we connect this up over here. So what I want to do is I take actually the 2-laner and I pause the game also for a hot moment, and we take it from here. So we have traffic coming from there. These guys that go in from the right side to the left, I don't want them to go in here. If these guys want to go in there, that's fine. So I say like 2-lane, turn off this thing like that. Yeah, and then we're making a lovely bend like that. Here we hook it onto that singular road over there, so they have to merge. Now let's have a good look here at this situation here, because we have to do something with the first of all I want to remove that crossing. Yes, I remove that crossing, and we are going to make a we have also to remove the traffic lights, and I think we need to build like a overpass, because I don't see any other. We could use one of these, but this road is very narrow, that's connected to the ground. I think this is very, very nice. Now let's have a look here at the lane connectors. So let's see. Remove these and remove these. What I want to do here, so we have one that can go in here. Now this one I want to go in there. These guys are not allowed to take a left turn. Now they're not doing that, so that's okay. There is a roundabout here, so for anyone who is coming from here and wants to take a left turn, I say to these guys like, no, you just go straight ahead, take the roundabout, make a 360, come back, and then take here a right turn. Yes, I think that that would work nicely. And do we want the same thing about these guys taking a left turn? What I could do, I could create a road in between here, just a one-way road in that direction to avoid those left turns. So we make this from here to there. So that will cost a little bit of that path, but that's okay. We can remove that, and we also will remove that crossing. Don't worry, it will all be fine. So remove the crossing, remove that crossing. Also remove that crossing. Yeah, we are good at removing crossings. Let's see. Now we need to put some. We need to put some. Oh, come on. Stuff over here to make this work. Turn that off. So what now happens is, like, they might take now this left turn, go in here, and then take a right turn here. They come out here and take this right turn and come then to this roundabout. With that being said, I can now change this. I can prevent these guys from taking a left turn with the lane connector tool. But these guys are not allowed to take a left turn anymore. That frees up sort of a little bit of the you know, this area. Okay, we have a lane left here, so what I will do, I will put that to there, and I think that makes this situation done. Yeah, now let's have a look. What I want to do is slightly make this a little bit longer, so I'm going to let me turn on, nope, not underground mode, the snapping. So you, and then you, and I think you. Yeah, that will do. Okay, you grab the move it mod and just move a few trees out of the way. And you know, to be honest, I think this is okay. I mean, remove a few of these trees which are now, are they hanging in the air? They are hanging in the air. Really? This one too. That's weird. Okay. And this one also there. As you can see, this also needs to get up as well. Yep, that also... whoa. That also creates like some nasty side effects. If you move stuff around with the move it mod, sometimes you get all these extra trees, you know, as an extra gift. Okay, let's grab quickly a few normal trees. So let me also turn off this. So you go there, because it still is a you know, a highway. So I would actually think about getting some sound barriers there, which is this one. So we create this and this, this, just on both sides. That is already being sound buried. Here we go. We put sound barriers on both sides. Here we go. So these people will not be, you know, having any issues with that. Great. Now we put a few more trees here as well. So this one is nice. You keep make a sort of barrier in between that and, you know, this off ramp here that goes into the ground. We don't want to see that. I don't even know why I have this road here. Is there a reason? I have no idea. I think we can remove it. I have no idea. Sometimes I even surprise myself. We can just fill that up with some trees, with some lovely trees. Like that. Some bigger trees. It can sometimes be an issue, you know, to find the proper tree. Like that, and here we also put some trees, not those, this one, no, this one, come on. Let's see, do we have other trees as well? A few of these yellows. Yeah, to give it a little bit of spiciness, you know, a little bit of color. Like that. And I don't want to waste too much time on this, so let me put a few pinky trees in between there. And then we press play. Now let's see what will happen. Let's see if cars will now dive into here. Ooh. So let's speed up the game and let's see what will happen. Here they go. Come on guys, you can go in there. You can go in there. I know you love it. We check these lane connectors. Here, this one I will do like that. So this is a dedicated lane that goes that direction, and then this one can go, yeah, there or there. Look at them going. There they're going. Oh, I like that. Let's check out the other side. So they come out here. And already you see them coming. Here they are coming. I like it. And also about here. Are they coming out here as well? Maybe, yeah, there's somebody coming. Nice. So we will later check on. no, we're behind a hill. So this was a very busy place. You know, the whole place is already less busy. Look at that. With a very actually simple solution, we solved the traffic that was stacking up here. And these guys have no reason to wait. I don't know why they are waiting. I have to check out the priority tool because, yeah, these guys should yield. Come on, you guys yield. And you guys have priority, and you guys priority, and you have priority. Yeah. And this is only for going straight on. And now you see more of the traffic is building up here. Now this road is like with parking, so we put that away like that. So we don't get confused by all the parked cars. Yeah, they can get confusing, can create confusing moments sometimes, but we will look at it later. Right, next item on the list, which I also mentioned there, was using this metro over here. So we're going to do that. Now this metro, I've been looking at the map, we can technically hook it to this metro over here. This metro is already being hooked up to this depot. I also give these things names, so not to be confusing them again. So this metro depot has left still 4 vehicles, so that will easily do. And it is connected. And the other one, this one, is that also connected? It goes that way, that way. Yeah, and it runs also to there. So they're both connected. So what we can do here, we are going to use this item. We are at -30. We do -20. So we go from here. We turn off the anarchy. And strangely enough, it does not lit up red, you know, when doing that. But nevertheless, I'm going to turn that off, and then we bring it to -30, and then we go here, and then we have to determine where we want a new station. Now I have been thinking, this is a very crowded area, people also like to get here. It's a little bit a tricky situation here because but you know what, I don't care because we are going to work with it. So first of all, I'm going to bring this. Wow, overlapping items, it still says -20. Oh, it still says overlap. What is overlapping here? That building? Really? Okay, so this will be done with anarchy. From here, let's see, we take it from here up to there. Correction, we take it from here up to there, and then here we have like space for putting a here we go, and from what I saw there, it immediately connected. Well, that's nice, that's lovely, that's sweet, I like it. Now from here we will go into this area. Also I want a metro here somewhere. Where can we squeeze in a metro here? I think nowhere. To say it mildly in German. Okay, so no problem. Let's see, we have a path over there, so I create this side road over there, and we bring it just, let's see, let me see, this is 90 degrees. Also, that's the wrong type of road. Here we go again, wasting time, so now I have to replace it. Overlapping items, here we go. That's the idea, and then we select this and we connect that up to that. Now I have to put this option on, otherwise we get like holes there in the key wall. We don't want that, we don't like it, but now we have some space underneath here for a train metro station, and we put it straight over here. Yes. Okay, now let's see how we can connect that up. These two are very close to each other, which is fine. Let me turn on the snapping, so we do it from here, like that, and we can make a nice bend from here to there. And now we are going basically underwater. Now this bay is not that deep, and I could have gone to here, but I'm not going to do it. What I will do is probably make a pedestrian bridge from this side and make the metro somewhere here where we have some space. Now we have some space here in the middle, I like. So we're going to remove this path. We're going to pick at this road. Thank you. We're going to pick at that road, and we make it a little bit longer, like that. And then we do it like so. Here we go. And then at the same time we are picking this path up again from here up to there, and then we have like space here for that metro. Let me have a look. Ooh, that metro is... The problem is in these kind of regions, it's like, let me see, it has to come from there, and okay, the thought was good, but it's too close to the key wall, so it does not have the opportunity to get down. Okay, fair enough. So we have to push it more in the center here somewhere. Let me have a look here. Where is that possible? One big building here. This building here. Where can we snug that in? Interesting. I think we could sacrifice this building over here. Yeah. With that being said, yeah, then also this building needs to be sacrificed. Okay. We will just make a new road here. You know what? We take the whole darn thing and we put it from there to there. Works also fine. So you go away. What's going on here? You go away. You go away. Okay, let me de-zone that area slightly. Select this option, so you go away. That's better. And now we are selecting that metro station again. So the station will go there. I think that's better. So the old... Yeah, no old station is present here. We have some parking cars over here, but you know, that's okay for the time being. Okay, we are going to select again this option. So this option has to go underground from here, going under the water. So we have snapping on, and I will make this go down to -40. And let's see what happens if I do this. So, you know, if it works without anarchy, come on, bash. As long as it works without anarchy, then, you know, I'm happy with it. And then here, oh mama, that really works, you know, without anarchy. And then we have like this one over here, that's from the station, and we can connect that one up from here into a lovely bend all the way over there. Nice, lovely. And maybe we can even extend this one to this area, because why not? I mean, we have the space here. So why not use it? If it's there, then use it, you know? It's like... Oh, darn it, I hate that, you know, if it does that. On the last moment, it just curves away, you know? It's like annoying. And then here we're going to, yep, from there to there. Oh, I like it, I like it. Okay, so I have to redo this. So I have to select this and then use the option to drag it. Where's that drag waypoint? Yeah, okay, I have to drag it. Now I have to do the difficult task of reaching my mouse button with my other hand, like that. And we drag it to the station all the way. It's not ideal, but it is working. Now it's over there. So it's a green line. What needs to be done now is like we have to put all the stations, all the stops into place. So what I've learned so far is now this can be a tricky job sometimes, but how this works best is you just grab it here and you pull it towards this thing and bash. You see? And the other side you do the same thing. You just put it here, you hold it and you drag it towards this one. Now it wants to jump to that one. Don't do it. Then move it to the right until it sits on this one. You see, now you have both stops. Yeah? Okay. We do that also with the next one. So we are going here. Yeah, that one is already connected up. So the question is now, does the metro depot over here, let's see, so it has now sent out 3 more, and this one also is still on 2 on 6, so I think that's still okay. Yeah, so let's see what happens over here. These guys standing still for some reason. This is a local train station. This is the local train station. Why are these guys standing still? Also, I don't like the way how this goes into the ground, so let's move this up like that. What kind of train is this? This is like, oh, let me see. A cargo train? Wait a second. What is a cargo train doing here? Huh? Are they oh, wait a second. Are they sharing the same? Are they sharing the same route? Really? Really? Am I really doing that? Cargo sharing the same route as passenger trains? So, quick look. Let's see. Train. Let's see, what is cargo? We have cargo train, small blah blah blah, cargo train terminal, no, train. Where's the cargo train? There's a train station. I need the cargo train terminal, this one. How many of those things do I even have? Pine Junction that's not a cargo, right? No, that's a regular train station. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now I have to think again. I would expect yeah, this is a cargo train terminal, but this one is not causing the issue because this one is actually going to the other side. The function of this cargo train terminal is to get the products, the raw products from here and bring them to this industry area over there. Right. So if I look at the train lines here, so I don't think it's running anywhere. I mean, how many cargo, let's see, cargo, how many lines do I have? The yellow line? Can I go underground with this view? Please, can I get underground? Apparently not. Why not? I know this is the cargo, the first cargo, and the other one had the, let's check it out. Cargo, the other one is red. So okay, where is that one? Where is the red cargo? Let's see. Focus, yeah, focus. Oh, wait a second, where is this? Oh, it's on the other side of the map. Ah, that's the red area. The red one goes outside of the map. But what then? Huh? How did a cargo train ended up then here at this station? No. Where was the jam? I had like a jam somewhere. What was it? This station, right? I had like the train stations over here. Well, apparently not anymore. They have gone. So apparently I don't know. I'm a little bit confused about this one. But anyway, let us see how the metro part is doing. So this thing has now also a metro. Where is the metro exit from this thing anyway? Let me have a look. Cargo, tram, subway. So here's the subway part. So where the people are coming out then here? Just outside of the area? Or outside of this building, maybe? I think so, by the looks of it. I want to stop this. I don't like this. So, okay, let me then try one of these things. This one is too long. Okay, I will just point this thing over there, and then I use the move it mod to drag it to here. It's not like that it's uber busy over here, but you know, still. So we put that over here so they can just walk basically directly into that stairwell and then going to there. That's basically it. And now we're going to remove the traffic pedestrian crossing. No longer crossing there. Use please this bridge. So are you using it? Ah, you're a good boy. You're really good boys over here. Just use it. Does not bite. You don't fall off. Yeah. Don't do weird things. Just use it. Stop crossing the road here. Stop crossing the road here. Yeah. The reason why this happens is because of pathfinding is already enabled for these people, so they still assume that there is like a pedestrian crossing there, but eventually it will stop and they will just use this pedestrian crossing that goes over the road. Please do something. Here, you could find these guys. Give them a ticket, $500 each for crossing here, for which is not allowed. Yeah, okay, with that being said, we are going to watch our traffic. How is our traffic doing? Oh mama, does it ever end? Well, that is traffic from there, you know, that wants to go there. But we were trying to get rid of the traffic that comes from here and wants to go here. And most of this traffic, you know, that went here actually has gone. So I think we did something good over here. And people are walking over here. Yep, they're doing. Not that many, by the way, but still. Yeah, a lot of cars are still coming. So how about this? You know, a roundabout would not be bad here. Okay, put that in. I pause the game. I put that in a little time lapse. Be right back. Well, let's see if this will make any difference, if traffic will now flow a little bit better here. Not saying that it will be 100% perfect, you never know, because even roundabouts can be acting up sometimes pretty weird. Traffic that sometimes stalls, you never know. I also added this pedestrian bridge, so if people are walking here, they can walk there if they want to, so I think that will be nice. And let me have a look here. It seems like the roundabout is a little bit sunken from this perspective. Also, this whole area is a little bit bumpy, humpy, on all sides. Let's see if I can put this down slightly, a little bit. Yeah, let's see. What is that? What? Huh? Okay, never mind it. Sometimes I don't get this game. It's like, okay, I'm selecting this one. I need to select this one, and then that one, and then put that down, not the road. So that's a better connection. Same thing goes over here. Select this node, and put it down like that in a more comfortable way. Yeah. So hope that will deal with the traffic a little bit better than the current situation. So what we can do in the next episode is reverse the underground situation, so that we created what we created here. We can do that in reverse. So first of all, let me remove those trees that have been spawning in here. And here they have to merge, but they will figure it out, as long as they don't, go into the city itself. And actually, if I look at this, I mean, yeah, it is slightly busy. I kind of understand that, but yeah, somehow it does work. So these guys having some issues. They say like, what's the problem? No car access. Really? Okay, then we're going to just wiggle them a little bit. And suddenly they have car access. Ta-da! Problem solved. Like I said, in the next episode we're going to do it the other way around. Then you can see already there's a lot of traffic coming in from here that goes there, so it does work. Also into this direction. I believe, yeah, there are some cars coming out of here. Not that many, by the way, a few only. But yeah, we will do that. We will do that in episode 23. So I'll remove this. And yeah, kind of like it. So if you also like it, yeah, feel free to come back, of course. And I like to hear your input about this whole thing, traffic-wise, using the metros as much as possible, using more of maybe, also this train station. Are they still crossing the road here? You have still the odd one that is still doing it, but most of them are now using this crossing. So that works better for the traffic anyway. And all these parking lots are pretty filled up, so we could, and also this one as well. And this one as well. It's a lot, that's really a lot. Yeah. So before I go, I can just do one thing. I just say like parking, select this and this, and then you get the underground parking, which could help a little bit by just placing a few of those next to each other here. And these do give, a lot of space to a lot of cars, like that. We place those just here and here, like that. Yep, and this is actually fine, if you ask me. You know what, I'm going to shift this one over to here. Yep, right next to that building. Maybe with a little bit of space in between, so we can snug in a few trees. We imagine you are living here, and then you have this nonsense next to your door. You don't like that. People are doing weird things in this game. That's for sure. But anyway, this works out pretty nice so far. And like I said, in the next episode we're going to do the other way around. I will make a note of that. And yeah, if you like it, please feel free, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It It really helps a lot if you subscribe and hit also the bell and also the like, of course. It helps these videos getting up into the YouTube algorithm a little bit better, and yeah, that also helps this channel. And if, like I said, if you have any suggestions, let me know them in the comment section below. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. See you. Bye bye.